Hello, and thank you for joining us here on the Clarity Core. Today, we'll be exploring the topic new, the 5 high-paying jobs AI will create in the next 3 years. Artificial intelligence isn't just transforming industries. It's redefining the entire concept of work. For some, that's exciting. For others, terrifying. You've probably heard the headlines. AI will replace millions of jobs. Automation is coming for your career. And yes, that's partly true. But here's what those headlines don't tell you. AI will also create entirely new high-paying jobs, careers that didn't even exist a few years ago, and that will define the next generation of the workforce. In this video, we'll explore the 5 high-paying jobs AI will create in the next 3 years, how much they'll pay, what skills you'll need, and how you can start preparing for them today. Because the future isn't about humans versus AI, it's about humans with AI. Let's dive in. Part 1. The Big Shift. How AI is rewriting the job market. Before we jump into specific careers, let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Every major technological revolution, from electricity to the internet, has replaced some jobs and created others. AI is no different. Right now, it's automating repetitive, rule-based tasks. Things like data entry, basic analysis, and routine customer support. But it's also creating a massive demand for creative thinkers, data interpreters, ethical leaders, and technical strategists who know how to use AI tools effectively. Here's the truth most people miss. AI doesn't eliminate opportunity. It shifts it. The key is to understand where the new demand is flowing and position yourself in front of it. So let's look at the 5 AI-powered careers that are already emerging and will explode in value by 2028. 1. AI Prompt Engineer. The new language of machines. Let's start with a job title that barely existed in 2022. Yet has become one of the most in-demand skills in the AI world, prompt engineer. A prompt engineer is basically a machine whisperer. They know how to communicate with AI systems like ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, or Google Gemini in a way that produces exactly the output a company needs. They write the instructions, or prompts, that guide the AI to generate the right text, images, code, or strategies. Why it matters. AI systems don't think like humans. They process probabilities. That means the way you ask determines what you get. For example, if you ask, write a marketing plan, AI will give you something generic. But if you prompt, write a 3-step marketing plan for a luxury skincare brand targeting women aged 30 to 50 with a $10,000 monthly budget, the output becomes 10x more useful. That's the skill. Pay and demand. Right now, top companies like Anthropic, OpenAI, and Google are paying $250,000 to $375,000 per year for expert prompt engineers. Even freelancers on platforms like Upwork are charging $100, $200 an hour to help brands refine their AI content. Why? Because good prompts can save companies hundreds of hours, and bad ones can waste thousands. How to get started. You don't need a computer science degree to become a prompt engineer. You need strong communication and writing skills, a curious, experimental mindset, familiarity with generative AI tools, ChatGPT, Midjourney, Gemini, Claude, etc., understanding of context, tone, and instruction-based thinking. Start by building your own prompt portfolio, a collection of well-designed examples showing how you can turn vague inputs into world-class outputs. In short, AI may speak many languages, but prompt engineers write the dictionary. 2. AI Trainer and Data Curator. Teaching machines how to think. Every smart AI model, from ChatGPT to self-driving cars, depends on one thing: training data. But data isn't automatically useful. It needs to be curated, cleaned, labeled, and guided. Just like a student needs a good teacher. That's where AI trainers and data curators come in. What they do. AI trainers refine how models behave. They feed the system examples, correct mistakes, and ensure the AI stays accurate, ethical, and unbiased. For example, when ChatGPT learns to answer politely or avoid misinformation, that's because human trainers guided it using thousands of examples. Data curators, on the other hand, are like librarians of the digital age. They manage massive datasets, ensuring the right information goes into training and that sensitive or misleading data stays out. Pay and demand. AI trainers are already earning $100,000 to $180,000 per year, depending on specialization. Data curators earn between $90,000 and $150,000, especially in industries like healthcare, law, and finance. And the demand is booming. Because as AI spreads, so does the need for quality-controlled data. Skills you'll need. Deep understanding of language and context. Ethical reasoning and bias. Awareness. Basic Python or data labeling tools. Analytical mindset and attention to detail. AI might be intelligent, but it still needs humans to teach it how to think responsibly. In this decade, AI won't just learn from data, it'll learn from you. 3. AI Business Strategist. Translating technology into profit. If prompt engineers are the technicians of the AI revolution, AI business strategists are the architects. Their job isn't to code. It's to connect AI capabilities with business goals. What they do. An AI business strategist helps companies answer questions like, how can we automate processes without losing customer trust? Which AI tools should we adopt, and which are hype? How do we train employees to use AI effectively? How do we measure the ROI of AI investment? In short, they turn technology into strategy. Why it matters. Most CEOs don't understand AI deeply, but they know they can't ignore it. That's why they hire AI strategists, professionals who can bridge the gap between technical teams and executives, translating complex algorithms into clear business outcomes. Pay and demand. AI strategists are already among the most sought-after consulting roles, with salaries ranging from $150,000 to $300,000 per year. Top consulting firms like McKinsey, Deloitte, and Accenture are building entire divisions around this, and smaller startups are hiring AI strategy freelancers to help them integrate AI without chaos. Skills you'll need: strong business and management background, understanding of AI applications and trends, excellent communication and leadership skills, ability to create roadmaps, processes, and measurable outcomes. You don't have to build AI. You have to know how to build with it. That's the job of the AI business strategist, and it will define the next generation of leadership roles. 4. AI ethics and policy specialist. The guardians of the machine age. As AI becomes more powerful, it also becomes more dangerous, not just technically, but socially. Deepfakes, algorithmic bias, privacy invasion, misinformation, these are no longer sci-fi problems. They're here, and the world needs people who can manage them. That's where AI ethics and policy specialists come in. What they do. Their job is to make sure AI systems are fair, transparent, safe, accountable. They work with governments, corporations, and research labs to develop ethical frameworks, create regulations, and ensure that new technologies respect human rights. These specialists are the moral compass of the AI era. Pay and demand. AI policy experts are already in high demand at companies like Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, and Meta, as well as global institutions like the UN and World Economic Forum. Salaries range from $120,000 to $250,000 plus, depending on seniority and specialization. And here's the kicker. The demand will explode as countries roll out new AI laws in 2025 to 2027. Skills you'll need: background in law, philosophy, sociology, or data ethics, understanding of machine learning and algorithmic bias, communication and negotiation skills, deep sense of integrity and global awareness. If AI is the new fire, these specialists are the firefighters, protecting humanity from being burned by its own inventions. 5. AI Integration Engineer, building the future of work. And finally, the most practical and profitable of them all, AI Integration Engineer. Think of this as the plumber of the digital revolution. They don't build AI models. They connect them to real-world systems. What they do: AI integration engineers take tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, or custom LLMs and plug them into a company's workflow, automating emails, reports, analytics, customer support, and even creative tasks. They're the ones making AI actually work in the real world. Why it matters. Every business wants to use AI, but few know how to implement it effectively. AI integration engineers make that possible. They design APIs, connect databases, and build automation pipelines that save time, reduce costs, and increase productivity. They're not researchers, they're builders. Pay and demand. In 2025, AI integration engineers are expected to earn between $130,000 and $250,000 per year, depending on their level of specialization. Freelancers already charge $80 to $150 an hour, and demand is skyrocketing as small businesses rush to integrate AI into their workflows. Skills you'll need: API development and system integration, scripting languages like Python or JavaScript, familiarity with AI models and automation tools, problem solving, and workflow design. This role sits at the intersection of engineering, business, and innovation, making it one of the most future-proof careers of the decade. Part 5. The Human Advantage. Skills AI can't replace. Now that we've covered the top 5 AI-powered careers, let's address something crucial. AI can do many things, but there are 3 human traits it can't replicate, at least not yet. These are the traits that will define your success in any future career, regardless of how fast technology evolves. 1. Emotional intelligence. AI can analyze data, but it can't feel empathy. Understanding people, their fears, motivations, and dreams remains a uniquely human superpower. In every AI job, the people who rise the fastest are those who understand humans first and technology second. 2. Critical thinking. AI can generate answers, but it doesn't know truth. It predicts patterns based on data, which means it can also confidently make mistakes. Critical thinking, the ability to question, analyze, and verify, will be more valuable than ever in the AI era. 3. Creativity. Finally, creativity, the ability to connect seemingly unrelated ideas into something new. AI can mimic creativity, but it can't originate it from human experience, emotion, or intuition. That's why creative professionals who know how to use AI tools will outperform those who don't. Not because AI replaces creativity, but because it amplifies it. Part 6. How to prepare yourself. The 3-year plan. So, how do you prepare for this AI-driven job revolution? Here's a simple 3-year roadmap you can start following right now. Year 1. Learn the tools. Start with the basics: ChatGPT and generative AI, Midjourney, DALL-E, Runway for visuals, AutoGPT or AI workflow tools, Python for automation. You don't need to master everything. Just learn how these tools work and what they can do. Your goal this year: Get comfortable using AI every day. Year 2. Build and showcase skills. Create something real, a project, a case study, a freelance gig. If you're into design, use AI to create branding concepts. If you're into business, build an automation that saves a company time. If you're into writing, learn to craft AI prompts that sell. Publish your results online. Your portfolio will become your resume in the AI economy. Year 3. Specialize and monetize. Once you've built confidence, pick a niche. AI prompt engineering integration and automation, AI strategy, or ethics data curation. Then, turn your skill into a career or business. By 2028, the people who learn AI early won't just have jobs, they'll have leverage. Final thoughts. The future belongs to the adaptable. We're standing at the start of a new era, one where humans and machines will build the future together. Some jobs will disappear, but far more opportunities will rise for those who adapt, learn, and evolve. In the next 3 years, AI will create millions of new positions that pay 6 figures or more, from prompt engineers and strategists to integration builders and ethicists. But the real winners won't just be the ones who know AI. They'll be the ones who think like innovators. People who see technology not as a threat but as a tool. Because the future isn't about replacing humans with machines. It's about upgrading humanity with intelligence. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because every week we explore how AI, money, and the future of work are reshaping our world. This is the Clarity Core, helping you stay ahead of the curve, one smart insight at a time.